Same show.
Pretty Girl Show. And
Oh, you're very pretty today.
this really disappoints me.
You're very pretty today, Dawn. Very, very pretty. No need to have such a pretty girl. I'm so disappointed.
Still disappoints me.
I'm just checking the local jails and hospitals, so hold on. You're a very pretty girl. No need to trouble your pretty head over things.
Well, I'm sorry, but
I should have probably started this attempt 15 minutes ago, but... Oh, look who we have here. Oh, hello, Angie. Hello, Harry.
hello, guys. How are you?
All right.
What's going on there, Harry?
Angie's heading to Mexico tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, just a Rocky Point.
What are you doing there?
Just a little girls' trip with me and a couple friends.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I can't wait.
And
I
you're
have to leave this man.
and
I have to leave him behind, though, but
who's gonna babysit?
Right.
I know he needs a
Right.
babysitter.
I'm a little under the weather, Don, but I'm here today.
Let me ask you this, though.
Yeah.
Angie, where are you gonna watch the Cowboys-Lions game then?
You're so funny, Don.
I don't think I was joking. It's one of the Detroit Lions' biggest games in quite some time.
Did you see, Don, that they moved the Tigers up tomorrow?
What's that?
They moved the Tigers' start time up tomorrow.
Really? From what?
Because of potential bad weather. So they're starting at 10 o'clock Pacific.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Don, I don't want to speak out of turn. While you process that information that's very important to you, I would like to say, I believe Hollywood Harry is under the weather because he got of the 5-star lock and he won all his games. And so
Okay,
the
can I
universe
just say
paid
this?
him back by giving him under the weather.
Can I tell you this? First of all, we have lost all credibility with 5-star locks. I don't think we should do them anymore. Nobody likes them. And the 6-0, I don't know why I wasn't impressed.
Don, we can't stop the 5-star locks. Hollywood Harry has like 7 more to get out of the hole.
But and I'm red hot.
Do you have one today?
No, I don't think I do.
Doesn't have one today.
But I could. By the way, Archie is going to be at college game day, getting up at 5 in the morning.
By the way, when you told me that the other day,
yeah,
I was so you know what? I think at 5 in the morning, I think I've got to text him.
Right. If you're up, definitely text him. That would be great.
And can I tell you this? At 5 in the morning, I'll definitely be up.
Oh, we've got some messages from Terry Greenbeans and Jack. Terry Greenbeans says, "Great week, Harry," followed by "Crazy that Harry decides to save all his winners for when I wasn't here." Then Jack says, "I wasn't under the weather when I got a 5-star lock and went 5-0. Yes, Jack, but you're not down 7. And then Jack also says, "Don, I agree. I think we should them too."
What's that?
TOO. He agrees with you. Jack agrees with you.
In what aspect?
Maybe the suspending 5-star locks. And Terry Greenbean says, "Let it roll." And Garrett Shea says 5-star locks are an integral part of the Pretty Girls show. Quinn, being a virgin, says hello. And then says, LOL cap locks.
I would like to know if Quinn thinks, because I like Quinn. I was wondering if Quinn thinks lock 5-star locks should be included or not. I'd like to know his input.
Quinn doesn't
He's
know
a
anything.
virgin.
He doesn't know anything.
Quinn gets a thumbs up in my book.
Let me tell you this. I guarantee you, that thumbs up you gave him will be the only book he's thumbs up.
Okay, Quinn, you've been requested. Weigh in on 5-star locks. Do you need a definition of what it is? Like you might
No,
need a
don't
definition
give
of what
him a
intercourse
definition.
is? Oh, Quinn comes in with a home run. I trust Don's judgment on the matter.
Wow. See, I don't know if that could be a more perfect fucking
What
answer.
the hell was that kind of answer?
Well, I don't think, I did not think Quinn could do a home run, but Quinn actually did a home run. Terry Greenbeans follows by Harry invented 5-star locks.
Amber is asking for the Zoom link.
Okay, I will do that now. Go ahead and continue the show. Just ignore me for a second.
Okay. I would like changing the subject. Do you see that the Dodgers won tonight?
Yeah, are you happy about that or not?
I actually like the Dodgers. And I think Dodgers and the Mets, I see a couple things happening. I see Sal going to a couple of those games.
Well,
I see Jimmy going to a couple of those games.
and you might be able to go to one, right?
They'll never invite me.
Oh, Jimmy has a suite?
Guarantee he doesn't invite me.
Well, Sal said, I asked him, and he said the first 2 games he's busy with stuff where he won't be able to go, he said. Then they're on the road in New York.
Yeah.
We have a comment from Jack. He says, I think we should end them. Like Don said, no one likes them. I thought I would like them, but I've had some proposed that have all been said no to, so maybe only Harry should be allowed to make them. And then he follows it with it. Yes, we are going to the Monday game.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
There you go. There you have it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think for the people that I know, I think it'll be wonderful that they've got this and that they get to go. Guillermo will get a chance to go there again. But it would be nice to see the Tigers in there.
Yeah.
They play tomorrow, which is nice.
Well, put it this way, Don. I guarantee you, and I don't know this, but if it was Tigers Dodgers World Series and Jimmy had a suite for that, he would definitely take you to that.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy things. Anyway, we have what is taking Amber Lane so fucking long to get in here?
Yeah, tell her let's go. I gotta get to bed. I've slept like 6 hours the last 4 days.
Where were you?
Nowhere. I just can't. I'm up. I had to see the doctor. I just not been able to sleep.
Well,
Weird.
this is what you get for trying to challenge your 5-star lock record and getting the 6-0.
It's ridiculous. I know. So true.
Do you think your health can actually endure getting 7 more?
You know what? I had my stats on that Oregon game, and I can't find them. I had some good ones. I'll have to remember. Hopefully, I remember them in my head.
Well, anyway, I think we've got to go on with the things, Thanks.
By the way,
thanks, Amber.
By the way,
fucking
Amber
this
did
up.
follow me on Twitter, MJ.
But she's right now 10 minutes late.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
She followed me yesterday, Mary Jane.
That is very good.
Okay.
She's
And
got.
did you see that I retweeted your thing?
Yeah, she's got like 2,200 followers, by the way.
Yep. I
Anyway,
did
let's go to
retweet
the
your
Mary
thing,
Jane.
Hollywood Harry.
Please, Mary Jane. Let's go to the
Sure.
Mary Jane 6-pack. As we
Okay.
know, Mary Jane is 274 over 230 over 232 with 7 draws. That means she is
Hello?
42 games above 500.
And Amber has
Okay.
arrived just in time.
In
Let's
the
get your
first
video
game,
going.
we've got a Major League Baseball game we're going to be betting on. Mary Jane, we got the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland, whatever.
I will go with the Tigers.
Beautiful. We go to Hollywood Harry. We got Major League Baseball here. We've got the Detroit Tigers versus the Cleveland Monarchs.
Well, the Tigers almost were able to pull it out at home and didn't have to force a fifth game, but now it was the Guardians were due to come off the deck and score some runs after scoring 20 straight innings without a run, but at least AJ Hinch, manager of the Tigers, had Skubal still left, who's been unbelievable. He's gone 13 innings in the postseason, 13 strikeouts, no earned runs. I'm taking the Tigers. Come on down. I'm rooting for you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Amber Lane, who doesn't have a clock, who do you pick in the Detroit Tigers, Cleveland Indians? The Guardians.
Amber, can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. You got the Tigers or the Guardians?
Tigers.
All right. And Don, I have an interruption. I know this is not acceptable, but our degenerate gambler might be going rogue. Terry Greenbean says Guardians. Sorry, Don.
Let's go see Colorado Monarchs, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's not going against the Tigers then?
No, I think it's just he called them the Cleveland Monarchs.
I made the mistake of calling them Monarchs because he has here the Cleveland Indians.
And Don, we have Jax in. Were you ready for it?
The Tigers. Everybody picked the Tigers.
Wait, what about Old Man G?
Old Man G, who do you go with?
Yeah, I think I'll go with the Tigers since they got that guy pitching this week or this game. So,
okay, there we go. So it is unanimous. Everyone here thinks it's going to be the Tigers. That'll mean we'll have the Tigers and the New York Yankees in the American League. All right, now we're going to go some college football. You ready for some college football, Mary Jane?
Don, I have a question for you before we get to it.
Shoot.
If it is Detroit and they are playing, what percentage do you expect that series in best 4 out of 7?
I personally think.
No in the world will be against the Tigers.
Why would they be against the Tigers?
Well, they would, except for all the Yankee fans, which there's millions and millions and millions. But I'd be with you. It would be great.
I think there are people that love the Tigers.
I do too, but I just, the Yankee fans in general.
Yeah, but you know what? When they played Houston in the first round, I think every fan in the world was pulling for the Tigers over Houston.
Yeah, because Houston cheats, though, too.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that hate the Yankees.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a chance to say how pretty you look tonight, Don.
I was wondering if you forgot about it.
I think Mary Jane looks beautiful tonight.
Mary Jane looks amazing.
Thank you.
Love it. Love the
I love your hair tonight,
hair.
Mary.
It's very Hollywood Harry of you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Nice to see you, Amber.
Love it.
Don, I think that karmically the universe is going to double down on this sickness for Hollywood Harry. Because why would he be questioning you about the any Detroit team, and why would he be challenging this issue when all you know in your innocent little heart is love for all your Michigan teams, and the rest on the planet don't exist?
Well, Mary Jane, the other day, Don called me, and his faith in the Tigers was being questioned. If you must know.
No, I don't think that's true. What I said is I felt bad
For backing out on him.
I didn't back them. I didn't think
Right.
that they could do it. And I said that. And I said, is it okay for me to follow them now?
And I said yes.
Yes, you did, because you said that I've been a fan for many, many years.
The only evidence against that is I don't think Don's been happy with the Pistons for a while.
I'm done with the Pistons.
Pistons were here tonight.
I'm done with the NBA.
Yeah. Pistons are in Phoenix tonight.
Ooh.
And I think they beat Phoenix.
Did they beat them? I'll have to look.
They did.
Oh,
Okay. Two.
I have one comment, then back to the gambling. Garrett Shea says, if you're from Massachusetts, you hate the Yankees. It's a birthright.
Mm. Yeah.
Don, would you like to get back to the gambling?
Right, here we go. This is college football. Mary Jane, we have the Florida Gators, University of Florida Gators versus the Tennessee Volunteers. Do you want the point spread?
No, I don't want the point spread. I'd like a whole new amount of teams to pick from. Well, no, you know what? I will go with the Gators. Because a very good friend of mine texted me today out of nowhere, and they are coming to LA for one night, and they want to take me to dinner, and I'm very thrilled that not only she cares, but she remembered me, and she contacted me, and I hate Florida, but I think that might be where she's coming from to visit me for one night. So we'll go with the Gators.
All right, so you go with the Gators. We go over to Hollywood Harry from Against All Odds.
14.5.
Yes.
Well, Tennessee has not been able to score. They were a 14-point favorite last week. They got upset by-
Hey!
Amber,
Don't
mute.
yell!
And Florida has the toughest schedule in the country. I'm going to take the 14.5. I'm taking Florida.
Whoa. You're going to Gators too.
Yep.
Okay, Amber, do you have a say?
Yes, it was the Gators. The Volunteers didn't do me too well last week. Or was that right?
I don't remember.
I don't know what my wins and losses were, but whatever. I'll go Florida because Florida needs a lot of love right now.
Oh,
Wow.
That's sweet. Let's and Jack also goes with Florida.
Okay.
So, let's go to Old Man G.
I'll take Tennessee.
It was the Tennessee Volunteers.
Okay, in what some call the game of the day, and it's Ohio State versus Oregon, two Big Ten teams. Mary Jane, who do you think? Ohio State or Oregon?
I'm gonna go Oregon.
Okay. Any
They both
reason?
start with yes, they both start with an O. And I noticed that their spiffy uniforms, the fluorescentish green, very exciting, very modern. And If Archie's going to the game, then let's hope he gets his school pride out of it.
Right. Right. I agree. I think the quarterback, Dylan Gabriel, is going to have a big game. I'm not sold on Ohio State. I don't like them. I think they're overrated, Don. They played a bunch of cupcakes. I think Oregon, who hasn't looked great this year, shines on Saturday.
Jack.
Wait, what about Amber?
Oh, Amber, do you have a pick?
So who am I picking?
Ohio State, Oregon.
Oh, I'm gonna go Ohio State.
Who?
Ohio State. I have friends in Ohio State fans, so I'm.
Okay.
Who, the Oregon who? Who? Which Oregon is it?
Ducks.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them.
I have to say one thing,
What?
and I put this down, and Jack can listen to this, and he can tell anybody he wants. I am a complete fan of the Big Ten. I've never picked Ohio State, pulled for them. But I hope Ohio State wins, and I'll tell you why. Because Oregon does not belong in the fucking Big Ten.
It's not their fault.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, it's not the players' fault. You got to play wherever you wherever you say you got to go.
Hold on. Pro or college, do you really think anybody actually cares about the well-being of these players?
I don't even think they do in high school.
Oh no, yeah. And Jack weighed in with his answer. John, do you want to read it?
Oregon.
All right.
Good job, Jack. And Old Man G.
I think I'll go with Ohio State on this one.
Old Man G is going different today.
It's just the way Old Man G fucking rolls.
All right. That's 3 in.
All right. Now we got another game. Ole Miss versus LSU. Do you want the points, Mary Jane?
No, thank you. What city and state is LSU from?
Louisiana.
And what's the other team?
Ole Miss, Mississippi.
Yeah, I know Mississippi. You know what?
If you want, Mississippi.
Yes, no, I'm going with Louisiana because I was so thrilled to learn their history.
What's their history?
Well, they were the first state ever in America to have a non-segregated area, way before it was trendy. Now, it did happen to be the cornered off square that was the anything goes part of town, but still, nonetheless, first non-segregated city. And I think that that's really neat. And their fashion and music is a strong influence. And I like that. So we'll go with Louisiana.
Okay, let's go to, that's Wizard of Odds. And now let's go to Against All Odds and Hollywood Harry Callahan.
And what was Oregon 3 or 3.5, Don?
Oregon gets 3.
And this is what, 3.5 minus?
Half, yes.
I'm going to take Ole Miss. I know they had a bad loss against Kentucky, but I think and their starting wide receiver may not play, which is big. But I don't like that Brian Kelly, the coach of LSU, who came from Notre Dame. He's an ass, and I like the quarterback Dart for Mississippi. So give me the Rebels.
Okay. Jack also went with the Rebels. Let's go over to Amber Lane.
Well,
Ole Miss, LSU.
I'm going for my girl Britney Spears, Louisiana.
Who are you going for?
Louisiana.
But what's the reason?
Britney Spears. She's my favorite
Oh my!
Really?
Wow!
Yeah.
That's why you're going with LSU.
Yes.
Oops!
Think about college football.
Oops! Amber did it again. She did it to your heart. That's all I got.
That was me.
All right. Did we get Jack? Yeah, he said Ole Miss. Now we go to everybody's pal, Ole Miss G.
I do think I'll go with Ole Miss. I don't really give much stock into Brian Kelly either.
Nice.
All right.
I have a comment on last week's picks wardrobe selection, but I can wait till we're done making our picks.
Who's wardrobe?
Some idiot that was yelling a lot was wearing a vintage retro tie, a pullover sweater, and weird pants that were too tight. And I just thought that fashion choice as a coach on the field was not acceptable.
For what team?
I think they were those Golden Gophers, which is completely imaginary.
Oh, their coach, CJ Fleck, does wear a little. Sometimes
Ridiculous.
he wears that cheesy tie. You're right, he does.
And that sweater, oh my goodness. And to rip off his headphones and scream the way he did in that outfit, not acceptable.
Oh my god, I need to see this. I need to see what this outfit is.
Amber might have been turned on.
Amber's not allowed to talk to boys, I believe.
All right.
Here we go. We got the Detroit Lions versus the Dallas Cowboys, the game of the year so far. This game means more than anything else of any games played so far this season. Let's start out with Mary Jane.
Okay. I think the only word to fit this is conundrum. Hollywood Harry forced me to do my Super Bowl picks before any team had officially even stepped foot on a field this year. I do think he learned his lesson for that.
How did he learn his lesson?
Well, Hollywood Harry, are you going to ask me about Super Bowl picks at that stage again?
Well, it's always nice to get everyone's Super Bowl picks before the season, so at least they predicted before, not after. That's all.
Oh, well, then maybe next time you'll provide the hat with the pieces of paper for me to pull out?
Oh, I'll do that, sure.
Okay. Yeah. So the conundrum is, do I go against my Super Bowl pick, or do I do my contractually obligated Michigan team?
Why would you be contractually obligated?
Well, I'm sure with all the prestigious positions I hold here in Simply Dawn the Universe,
I agree.
Terminated pretty quick if I bet against Michigan.
Or you might be just grumpy, Don.
Okay, we got the Detroit Lions at the Dallas Cowboys.
Who's Mary Jane taking?
Where are they playing at?
Dallas.
Well, you know, we got a long road to go. I guess I'm gonna have to stick to my guns.
Okay.
And pick the right team.
I am taking Detroit.
Hold on. Well, can she finish hers?
I'm not done. I didn't say it.
Oh.
We'll go Michigan.
You mean the Detroit Lions?
Okay.
Okay, now we go down to Hollywood Harry.
I am not going to make a 5-star lock this week. I'm letting everyone know that. But I will say this. Oregon and Detroit Lions, both. I'm telling, this isn't a 5-star lock. I'm taking both of them. And I think both of them both teams score at least 37 points.
You mean the Cowboys and the Lions?
No. The Oregon Ducks will score 37 on their own, and the Detroit Lions will score at least 37 points on their own and destroy them.
Can I just say something? Nobody's talking about it, so I'll bring it up. Hey, Amber, what do you think of my mustache?
I was just waiting to say how fabulous it looked. I was waiting for my turn.
Where's
So
your
great.
comb?
What's that?
Where's Don's mini comb for it? I haven't seen it yet.
There you go.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
was waiting for my turn to talk about it. I was waiting for it.
First of all, I don't blame you. Why'd you get all pretty gussied up tonight? Where are you going?
I'm here at the Motley Crue takeover for Sunset. They've been
Yeah, I heard. They've been playing Whiskey a Go Go, right?
right now they are. Yeah, they're about to come out right now. Yeah, they did the Troubadour on Monday,
Nice.
a benefit dinner at the Rainbow on Tuesday, then they played at the Roxy on Wednesday, and then this is their like Cindy Crawford's here, like Courtney Cox, like a lot of people are here. So
But Amber, I'm going to tell you this. This is my personal opinion, and I'm a hairband guy. Vince Neil lost his voice a long time ago.
well, listen, this is more for I worked with West Hollywood for a lot of their like historical places, and
Oh,
this
I get it.
massive.
You're saying his voice sucks now.
Yeah, whatever. But this is massive. Like the amount that they've brought. Like we're gonna lose all these clubs right here. The Comedy Store might be on its way out soon after. Like
Shut your fucking mouth, man.
I'm just saying, I go to a lot of city council meetings. I'm trying to save all these places. Okay, that's what I'm here for. That's what they bring me around for. I go to the city council meetings. Anyway, you look so pretty girl,
Oh,
and
thank
your
you.
mustache,
Oh,
your
thank you.
mustache. And you can lock me in for the Lions. So that's mine.
Lions, Amber?
Lions. I'd never root for the Cowboys
Right.
ever.
Right.
Jack has picked the Lions as well.
Okay.
Jack picked the Lions?
Yep.
Okay, let's go out to you, old man G.
Yeah, I don't think the Cowboys offense can hang with the Lions defense right now, so I'm gonna go with the Lions as well.
Oh, and you think the fucking guy they're injured all over their defense, and you think they're gonna stop the running game?
And it's Detroit minus 3 down or 3.5? 3?
You know, I don't know how this works because it says, let me see. It says,
Wait, only picking Detroit?
Yes.
you know,
Okay.
he picked the Cowboys.
No, I didn't.
I thought you picked the Cowboys.
No. I said Detroit's defense is gonna roll over the Cowboys offense.
Oh,
Oh,
And the Lions will win.
I thought he picked the Cowboys too.
I did too.
No.
No way.
So everybody went with the Lions, huh?
Yep.
Detroit City.
Detroit's becoming the city of champions. You know what? We're right now is the best part of the year. You got baseball and there's been some good games, haven't there? Harry?
There's been a couple. Yeah.
Good games. You got college football, you got pro football, you got preseason NBA, and what have we learned so far in the preseason? That fucking Bronny James does not belong in the NBA. And I think it's really a piece of shit for forcing his kid. Has there ever been a time that someone forced some team to take their son and put him on the team? Has there ever been anything like that, Harry?
I don't think so. Not to that extent. Only if it was the player was great, such as like Ken Griffey Jr.
I will say this, Don, in the era we're entering where every child got a trophy for just barely participating, and there are traveling bunnies and doggies and kitty cats, all these
You know what? You're right. And if there was something, a guy that deserved to be there, even if he deserved to be in the league, but maybe not starting. And LeBron James wanted him on the team because he wanted to stay around longer and he wanted to play with his son. I can
Yeah.
see that. But right now, it's an embarrassment.
I agree. And I do not think that people should be allowed to be emotional support. So LeBron James is making a dangerous precedent, bringing his son on as an emotional support pet on the field.
And I'll say this because I don't think old man G will say it. He thinks it's one of the worst things that's ever happened in sports.
What? Bronny getting drafted?
Yeah.
Nepotism.
They say that the Warriors had him on their draft board and they picked before the Lakers, but they didn't pick him because they didn't want to go against LeBron's wishes. But I don't know how true that is.
You know what else is great in sports, Mary Jane?
Yeah, but my Warriors wouldn't have him. My Warriors would have him on the bench or whatever. They wouldn't be playing him like on the court. He'd be on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
He should have been drafted. He should have been a free agent and then cut, just like his talent.
I want to hear Hollywood Harry has a question for me.
Yes. You know what else is great in sports, Mary Jane?
What's up?
Going 6-0 and nailing your 5-star lock.
Yeah,
Bring
but
that
how sick did you get over
Roll-
that?
roll-
Who did that?
Roll Mary
Wow.
Jane's tapes. Roll
When
Mary
did you,
Jane's
when did
tapes.
you do that?
About 6 days ago.
Seriously? Wow.
Yep.
How is it that that completely escapes me?
And I don't know if I got full kudos from Terry Greenbeans that I should have. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. I'm still waiting to hear it from Terry Greenbeans, but I don't know.
I don't
That
think.
sounds like Hollywood Harry's pro emotional support humans on the basketball court.
Let me tell you this. I don't know for sure because I've never talked to him about it. But I think that probably Terry Greenbeans looks at you as one of these pushy celebrities that came in and just thinks everything should be rolled out for him.
Well, you know who's got my back, Mary Jane? The Virgin, Quinn. Quinn rules. And
By
that's
the way,
the bottom line because H Dog says so.
Okay, well, H Dog, try to get him laid.
Terry Greenbean says Don is 100% correct. And just so you know, I think that that little virginity that Quinn once had is going to be taken by Amber Lane, according to last week's Detroit Lions victory.
I need to reverse that curse that I placed on myself.
Seriously?
One game left in the 6-pack.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm sorry. Hey, Harry, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Real quick, Don.
What?
Terry Greenbean says, I did say congrats, Harry, and I will say it again.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
And the Virgin says, thanks, Harry.
The Virgin.
Kissing everybody's ass, Harry.
The Virgin rocks.
We've got the Cincinnati Bengals versus the New York Giants.
Well, I know my pick.
Mary Jane?
I think that Bengals song was spectacular. Could you sing it for me a little bit, Don?
What Bengals song?
You don't know the band The Bangles?
It's
Walk
Bengals.
like in the.
They must have had a better song than that. Didn't they have a different song?
They had
Talking
a
about
few
Manic
good
Monday.
songs. Internal Flame, Manic
Yep.
Monday, written by Prince.
Okay, sing some, Don.
Just another Manic Monday. Ooh, wish it was fun day. Ooh.
That's a good song for you because the Ding Dong shows are on Monday. That's a
Just
Manic
another
Monday.
But the bad thing is that's not based on the Ding Dong show. That's based on the first school shooting or whatever. This girl in San Diego in like the 60s or 70s.
That's what that song's about?
Yeah, Manic Monday.
No, it's
It's
about
not
Prince. Prince trying to get down Susanna Hoff's pussy.
Well, I made my choice.
All right, what is you went with the Bengals? We go over to Hollywood Harry from Against All Odds.
And what was the line, Don?
Let me just double check. I think it's -4 for Cincinnati.
And Detroit was -3.
3.5.
Oh, 3.5, huh? Okay. I'm gonna take Cincinnati. They blew that game last week. But I still have faith in them. I have faith in Burrow and Jamar Chase. Giants played a good game against Seattle. I gotta admit, it was very shocking to see.
Let me ask you this, because I'm like at Florida, they say Florida has 14.5 versus Tennessee. So they get 14. But now next to Ohio State it says -3. That means that Oregon gets the 3.
Yeah.
My Detroit Lions -3.5 to the
They gotta win by.
and Ole Miss has to beat LSU. Oh, they're actually 9th. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
Cincinnati's -4.
I'm taking the Bengals.
All right, let's go over to Amber Lane.
Back in the Niner Joe Montana heydays, my dad took me to Baskin Robbins because they had these little like helmet ice cream situations.
Yup.
So he took me to Baskin Robbins so I could get the Niners helmet, and obviously I'm in the Bay. They were totally sold out, which I was devastated about. So I had to pick the helmet that I would want next, and I picked the Bengals. It was like tiger stripes down the side, and I had that little helmet.
Can I ask you a question? This
Yes.
was during a time, it was a much more innocent time. There's no boys ruining your life as of yet, right?
No boys at all. No boys at all. I was like 4. I was like 4 years old.
So you're going with Cincinnati?
I'm going with Cincinnati because of that Baskin Robbins helmet, that Bengals helmet. I
Wait a
love
minute.
that.
What happened with Jack?
He picked the Giants.
He picked the Giants?
Bengals helmet.
Okay, so there we go. And that's today's Mary Jane's six
Wait.
pack.
Wait, you didn't get
Oh,
Old Man G's.
I forgot Old Man G, yes. Go ahead, Old Man G. Tell us who you think.
I would think the Bengals wouldn't go 1-5, Harry. Is that what they'd be? I wouldn't think, but like the way they've played, I'm going to say they are. I'm going to pick the Giants. Like,
Ooh. And
I don't know
Amber
that they're-
Amber took Cincy?
yes,
Yes,
Okay.
because don't you remember when she was 4 years old, she wanted a San Francisco 49ers helmet, but they were sold out. So she got the second one. Cincinnati would have had the Bengal stripes.
Yeah, but I still wasn't sure where that story was going.
I still am not sure where it went.
It's
I haven't
okay.
stopped.
It's okay. Let's give Harry a break today. With all his big wins, God gave him a plague.
Yep. Oh my. All right.
Can I make a 5-star lock pick?
Okay.
I would like to ask Terry Greenbeans. If I made this as a 5-star lock pick, I think this week Mary Jane is going to have a better record than Hollywood Harry.
It's a bold move.
Could I make a 5-star lock on that?
That's a bold statement.
Well, the reason I say that is because, as Terry Greenbean points out, Mary Jane took the Tigers, the Gators, the Ducks, the Tigers, the Lions, and the Bengals. All of them are from the animal
Lions,
family.
Tigers, and Bears.
But she didn't take the Bears.
The Bears are playing in London.
All right, so now what we like, this is a new segment of the show. This is because, and I am somewhat against it, because Harry is married to a beautiful lady by the name of Angie. Any person would be lucky to have her. Don, the only difference in the Mary Jane and Harry's picks is one game. What is that one game?
The LSU game.
Ooh. Which one did Mary Jane pick?
She took Louisiana.
Yeah, well, she had
What animal is that?
she had a good they're tigers, but she had a good reason for that. Tell them why.
Because the Mardi Gras Square, the red light district, was the first non-segregated place in America.
Yeah, so you're gonna argue
And I mean,
that?
really not segregated.
Can
really.
Can I tell you this? You think Harry cares?
I just want to know, Mary Jane, would you rather change your pick knowing that LSU's colors are yellow and purple?
That's okay. That's very Mardi Gras.
Okay, yeah, right. You're right.
All right, then I'm not gonna do the 5-star lock.
Okay.
Thanks for believing in me, Don.
How about this? How about I do this? In the 5-star lock, could I get this, Terry Greenbeans? You tell me that this this sickness, this illness that Harry has is COVID.
Nah.
I only have to ask Terry Greenbeans. Who's that boy looking at you for?
Oh, crazy person.
What'd he say?
I don't know. He was, I don't know. He had like a camera. It didn't look like a professional paparazzi, but he was psycho.
Okay, so anyway, well, what we have now is, even though
Greenbean says you can 5-star lock that, yes.
I'm not going to.
Okay, you ready for this?
All right, this is right now. Old Man G has a list of women that Hollywood Harry finds attractive.
Okay.
Lights on, lights off, lights on, lights off, lights on, lights off, lights on, lights off.
What does that mean?
That's the name of the game.
Oh, okay.
Lights on, lights off, right?
Okay. Thank you for reminding me.
I was giving a little theme song.
I like.
Here is a little game we like to play here. It's called Lights On, Lights Off. And stepping into the booth right now, making the decisions on girls who he doesn't know, and you could break their heart. Okay, here we go. Harry, who is the first person, Old Man G? Take it away.
All right, well, our theme this week is actresses from 90s TV shows.
Aha!
I like it. I like it.
Right. So the first one we have is one from Married with Children named Christina Applegate.
Christina Applegate. There's a picture of Christina if you forget what she looks like.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Mary Jane, what do you think? Do you think Hollywood Harry will like this girl or not like her?
Well, it's hard to say. Are we going when they were on the TV show or wherever they are now?
That's what I was wondering as well.
What is the disease that she has right now?
Yeah, she's in some rough shape.
Yeah.
She's still beautiful though.
She looked what she looked like back then.
Something serious.
Yeah. I mean,
you can pick from the prom. You don't have to do right this second.
Yeah. Okay. So,
that was the rules with the
what do you
Katrina
think, Mary Jane? Which way does she go? Which way does Harry go?
You know, I imagine with Harry's gambling addiction, he's hung out in a lot of seedy bars.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And she, on her TV show, was the kind that would destroy people in seedy bars. So I'm going to say he's forced to say yes.
Say yes. we go over to Amber Lane. Do you think Harry will like Christina Applegate at her prime?
When she was Kelly, her name was Kelly, right?
Right.
Right? Hollywood
Yes.
Harry?
Yes.
I believe when she was Kelly, I would say yes. Like yes.
Let's go to Old Man G.
Yeah, I'll say you can't turn down Kelly Bundy.
Kelly Bundy.
I also say he will say yes. But now, with the vote that determines the winner of this, let's go to Hollywood Harry.
Well, again,
Get the
I have to
picture
give,
off. Okay.
I have Don, Mary Jane. I have to give kudos again. I have to give, because last week's segment of this and in the first one here, Amber's reasoning is spot on. It is spot on. Kelly Bundy, yes. Now that she's had some, health issues and gotten older and gotten heavy. But only that, even after that in some of her movies, attractive and cute, but didn't blow me away. But Kelly Bundy, yes. But overall, I'm going to say lights are on.
So let me ask you this. If I'm gathering what I think, now that she may be losing a leg, you don't like that. And you
I'm not saying that. Just saying after Kelly, she was cute, but still didn't overly do it for me when she was still healthy.
Okay. So with no leg, no. And when she was in her prime, a young girl, yes.
But funny remake of Vacation, though. That was funny.
What one?
Vacation. Chevy Chase's Vacation.
She wasn't in there, was she?
She's in the remake.
Yeah.
She plays the Beverly D'Angelo part, right?
Yeah.
Ed Helms is the Chevy Chase part.
Right. He was funny. Always funny.
I remember she was in some movie where they were like single girls, her and like Cameron Diaz. And there were single girls in San Francisco, and they're making fun of the Marina type girls.
Is that like The Sweetest Thing or something like that?
That's the name of it. Yes.
You know
that was out when I worked at a video store.
I actually know who wrote that movie.
Who?
She was the
Was it David Feinstein?
No, it was the co-host of Win Ben Stein's Money after Sal.
It was very written to someone that knew San Francisco culture, because I don't know if she's from San Francisco, but there was a lot of like deep San Francisco references in it.
Wow. Nice.
Don, you want to give us a name?
All right, you ready for the next one? Let's go to Old Man G, girl number 2.
All right, the next one is from the one and only Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. Can I start out with Mary Jane?
Nope.
You're going to say he says no. Let's go to Amber Lane.
I agree. I think he's going to say no.
Well.
Whoa.
Does Don or Old Man G weigh in on this?
Old Man G?
I say this is a yeah.
Interesting. Which it sounds like it's going to be.
I say no. I say he says no. He doesn't believe in the occult.
I will say the ladies got this one correct. I always thought she was a little too skinny, a little arrogant, no breasts. It's a no for me.
I learned this last week, that this is a boob man.
Okay, let's go to the third thing. And let's tell
Not always, but a lot.
Old Man G, what do you think? The third person is?
The third person is from, I guess you could say 2 90s shows. One was sort of an 80s show, but this was from Saved by the Bell / Melrose Place. This is Tiffany Thiessen.
No, she was not. She was in 90210 and Saved by the Bell.
Oh, was it 90210? Sorry, my apologies.
May I just say I saw her in person?
Done.
Oh.
What's that?
I saw her in
Wait a
person.
minute,
Like,
hold on.
oh,
What's the matter, Harry?
That was the Beverly Hills 90210 theme music. Da 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 da.
Okay, Mary Jane, what do you think about Tiffany Thiessen?
Well, I mean, in her prime, I'll say yes.
Okay, let's go over to Amber Lane. We're trying to think of what Hollywood Harry says about Tiffany Thiessen.
I would say yes, and also I saw her in person like 2 months ago, and she looked just as spectacular as she looked back then. And I was like, "You're an icon," and she's like, "Thank you." She's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous woman, gorgeous. Yes, yes.
Okay, let's go out to West Virginia and let's see what Old Man G has to say about Tiffany Thiessen.
Go ahead and say yeah for this one too.
And I will put in my 2 cents, and I say Harry doesn't like her because he thinks that she's a little too chunky in the face. Okay, let's go to Hollywood Harry and see, what do you think of Tiffany Thiessen?
Well, number one, when she was on Saved by the Bell as Kelly Kapowski, she was stunningly beautiful. Then she joined the cast at 90210, and I loved her character. And I've always dug her. She does have some Amber. She does have some nice sized breasts, and I've always found her attractive. And she is a lights off. Yes,
lights off. Is that Is that no?
That's a yes.
That's a yes.
Oh yeah. Well, how about a little avocado?
It's a go.
It's a go. Okay. Well, let's go to.
I like the character in 90210 because she was kind of a bad girl, which I liked.
You like the bad girls? Name another bad girl that you've liked before.
All right, guys.
Let's see.
Hey, you can't talk to boys.
I'm not. I'm staying over here. I'm working.
Okay, so let's go to the next one, Old Man G.
Oh, wait, we got the answer?
What did Old Man G say? Did you vote on that?
I mean, did Harry? He said yes to Tiffany Thiessen.
Yeah.
He said yes. So now we're going to the next one. Who is that, Old Man G?
The next one is from. As soon as we get the picture.
Oh no, you say the name and I make it appear immediately.
Oh, okay. Well, the next one is from Party of Five.
Party of
Five. No, it is. It's Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to Mary Jane. What do you think about Jennifer Love Hewitt?
I mean, in my mind, she gets confused with multiple other actresses.
Okay.
So it's like she's distinguished. She's unique looking as far as being, of course, Hollywood beautiful. But at the same time, why do they need multiple girls with the same look at the same time? Which, in my opinion, diminishes their quality of stardom. So, I'm going to say no. Not a second.
Okay, let's go to Amber Lane. What do you think Hollywood Harry is going to say about Jennifer Love Hewitt?
She's got a nice rack, so I'm saying he's going yes.
Okay, let's go out to West Virginia and let's ask Old Man G. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah, now knowing that the boob's way heavier, I think on the scale, I think I'm gonna have to go with the lights off for this one as well.
Okay, I'm going to say this. First of all, I think she got a lot of dudes. She was going out with who's the guy from MTV that was?
He was a player, Carson Daly.
Carson Daly, And I think she wasn't very nice to Carson Daly. And I think she always kind of had this attitude that she was better than everybody. I think her legs are really too thick, and I know Harry doesn't like that. So I'm going to say no to Jennifer Love Hewitt.
I will say at Jimmy's 40th birthday party in Vegas time, I did play basketball in the basketball suite at the Palms with Carson Daly, who was incredibly thin, by the way, ridiculously thin for a dude. But aside from that, yeah, I mean, I've fascinated. I have been in dreamland of some of her outfits, the way she looks in her outfits, because the way her boobs look in the outfit, it's a lights off all day long.
Wow. I was wrong again.
Amber was right.
Amber knows what dudes like. Okay, let's go one more. Let's go up to Old Man G. Can you take it away?
Sure. The last one is from maybe one of the biggest 90s TV actresses. That's from Friends, Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, yeah. A quick story about Jennifer Aniston. As you probably know, I was at a party once, and Jennifer Aniston said, "Ooh, look at that pretty girl over there," and asked Mary Jane if she knew who I was.
Liar.
And she came over and told me immediately, and I was so happy.
Liar.
I will say this. Okay, go ahead.
Liar.
I don't think so.
Liar.
What do you think with Hollywood Harry?
I am going to say.
Here comes Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin is about to walk past me. Not that it matters, but he's taking.
I can let Mary Jane answer.
I am going to say that Hollywood Harry has class.
What up, Blake?
Hey, by the way.
Oh, there he goes.
And since I'm going to say yes.
Say yes. Okay, we go over to Amber Lane, who I believe is talking to boys.
Yeah. We are gonna. Blake, what's up?
How you doing?
Can you say hi to my friend Don Barris?
Hey, Doug. How are you?
It's Don.
It's Dawn.
Oh,
She's not allowed to talk to boys. She's not allowed to talk to boys.
Is that Blake Griffin?
Yeah. I'm going. I think she's got a nice rack, so I'm gonna say yes. I'm going rack status.
Okay, all I can go by is a couple things. I mean, yes, it made me feel very good when she told Mary Jane how pretty I was.
Liar.
I thought that was fucking really sweet of her.
Liar, Doug.
And there's two things. First of all, I really think in that movie Horrible Bosses, she was so goddamn funny.
She was.
And I think that she really looked good, but the fact that she was acting like such a hoe, she was great. And I will tell you this, I saw this less than 2 weeks ago. She was on Jimmy Kimmel. She was a guest. I've never seen anybody do this. She basically put her foot on the desk, so her leg was straight. And I was thinking, what is she? Is she like in her 40s, 48?
I think she's 25, Dawn. Whatever.
Old Man G, would you look and see how old Jennifer Aniston is?
Pretty sure she's 55.
I'd say 54.
54? But
Yeah, she's 55.
55. She stretched her leg out and she left it like that. And at first I thought, what the fuck is she doing? And then I thought, oh, I see what she's doing. She's got fantastic legs. And so I think that I've heard Harry say what he loves to do. He loves to put the feet over the ladies' heads when he's popping them. So I'm going to say yes to
Oh
Jennifer
no, a
Aniston.
fight is starting.
Are you safe,
Are they
Amber? Do
fighting?
you need to move?
No, I'm fine. They're going down to Sunset. Oh my God, they're all running after someone. Is that? Oh my God, I think they
Don't
stole a
show us. Don't show us. We don't
I'm
need
not.
to
No, I think they stole someone's camera. Oh my. Well, it's okay. I'm totally fine. I'm in a good spot. I set myself up. Oh yeah, they.
Okay. Did Old Man G ever give a?
What happened? Did they steal his camera? You don't know.
I'll say yes.
So did everybody say? Did you say yes, Mary Jane, to Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah.
Okay, but now the person that really matters, Hollywood Harry Callahan. Yes, Jennifer Aniston.
Well, I will say yes. She does have tremendous legs. Tremendous. Like she has 25-year-old like legs that what's her name? The singer from Montreal.
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion legs, like spectacular legs. And she's also so naturally beautiful. I mean, and yes, Don, you're right. And Horrible Bosses.
Was that a fight that was happening?
That was a turn on her acting that way.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, they just came out the alley.
Okay.
But with all that said, I'm still gonna say no, just because she's just like so beautiful, but just I don't know. I don't have a craving anywhere around her though. Overall, well, that just blew me away. But she is beautiful. But I'm saying no.
You wouldn't like to be able to go up to John Mayer and say, "Hey, we're the same girl." You wouldn't like to be able to say that?
I mean, there are bigger, more classy celebrities than that guy to say that to.
That you're right. You're right, Mary Jane. You're right. Plus, John Mayer looks a little goofy himself.
So anyway, so that was. Do we have any points total on that? I know I missed at least one, but I got one right when everybody else was wrong. I wonder how the voting went on this.
We got to figure out the voting.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, we need to know the spread. We need all the
There's no spread. I don't think you can put a spread on them. How would you
what
put a spread?
What do you call these sports things?
I call them pretty accurate readings of what's going on. Because
okay, then that. PAGWO gay. We need some of that.
Mm-hmm.
PAR. Yeah, pretty
good list though. I like you know what I like, guys, and I appreciate it. Old Man G, a category. I like the category. I like your thought process. I like that. Great job.
Thank you.
I think, and I second that. I think Old Man G, you did a wonderful job with that. Good job.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
A lot better than no offense to Quinn, but when Quinn's picking the Catwoman, that was a little weird.
Yeah. And Amber, just so you know, you're muted.
Yeah, I muted you while you were talking to other people because other people were trying to talk. You can unmute yourself if you like.
Oh, she's fine. Okay. Well, Hollywood Harry, I'm sorry that you were cursed for your betting etiquette last week, but I do hope you feel better.
Thanks, MJ. Thanks.
I hope you don't.
It's Mary Jane.
I hope you feel better too. Yes.
Oregon. Don, you got to call Archie at 5 a.m.
I'm going to.
You know which day, Don?
Today.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you have any social media to give out? Amber.
I just wanted to use my time to say how pretty Dawn looks tonight.
Whoa,
Look at
thank
that
you.
Yes.
A lot of other people talk about themselves. Thank you.
Don
And
was
what's
so
Don's new name from that celebrity that walked by and said hi?
No, but Blake Griffin couldn't hear my voice correctly. He heard me say Doug, not Don.
Okay, yeah.
Was that really Blake Griffin?
No, it was his AI. Yes, it was definitely him.
Amber knows celebrities. Amber knows.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, we get so. Oh man, G, make sure to make a note on this. We had Blake Griffith made an appearance on the Pretty Girls show.
Really?
I hope that made it on. I hope you like. I couldn't.
No, I could see him. No, I could see
This-
him. We definitely can pull a screenshot.
Okay, because the screenshot was whoever it was, Jennifer Aniston. Like I could only like
Yeah, I don't think
But-
anybody else could see it because you
Mary-
had the picture up.
Mary Jane,
No,
don't
because I
forget.
could see it. Yeah. Yes, Hollywood Harry.
Mary Jane, don't forget. Movie producer David Weinstein has been a guest on the Pretty Girls show as well.
Oh yes, 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 absolutely.
Can I
Which
can I
hashtag
can I
gets more
say
clicks?
something to you?
Mhm.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast.
Don, do we really want this tie to Diddy right now?
That's TLC.
Who's in it?
Three ladies.
Lisa Left Eye. Not Diddy. I don't think did he have
he's
anything.
one that might have been taken out by.
Oh, it wasn't Beyonce?
Beyonce didn't have anything to do with Diddy. And
Uh,
what?
Jay-Z and her might have been a little involved, I hear.
Mm.
Like just the plane crashes that were happening at that time. Like, didn't she die in a plane crash, and so did Aaliyah?
She died, yes. But I'd like to know this, since you brought it up. What do they call those Diddy parties?
Baby oil?
Freak offs.
Freak offs. I need to ask Hollywood Harry, were you ever in any of those Diddy freak offs?
No, never, not once.
Do you have any
No.
social media to give out?
I do. Thanks. Twitter tomorrow, or if you want, at AAO Harry. My Bet Online video is going to be very funny. It's dealing with Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, the Chiefs, and the Super Bowl. So Bet Online. If you want to make a wager on some of these bets, you can do such. Also, Against All Odds with Cousin Sal on the Ringer Podcast Network. Twice a week, we have our podcast Against All Odds on there. We were nominated for an Emmy a few years back. And next Friday, if your cable provider offers FanDuel television, Cousin Sal and I will be giving out on FanDuel TV.
Wonderful. Mary, Amber Lane, do you have any social media to give out?
No, but I do have a 2XL SpongeBob 25-year anniversary T-shirt to you that I got to get to you somehow.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Thank
So I
you.
got 25 years anniversary T-shirt for you.
Mm,
That's very cool. Thank you, Amber.
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
very
thank you.
nice, Amber.
very
Yeah.
nice.
I was very
So,
disappointed the way
I'll
that.
talk to Mary Jane and I'll get it to you.
Okay.
Perfect. And for me, A with the circle, THESMOKINGMARYJNE. Thank you. The Mary Jane Show tomorrow at 5 p.m.
And we'll talk about some of these victories and who's leading there. Thank you, Amber. I'm glad you came tonight. I was very
Thank
disappointed
you.
I didn't see you, but
Thank you for.
thank you for
I got
showing
to have
up.
I got the little Blake Griffin cameo for a second.
Yep,
Sorry.
you sure did. You sure did.
That's very nice, Amber. That was a good job. A
That was
plus,
an-
A plus on being out on the street and quick on the ball.
Absolutely. But for
No.
now, you can see me.
Yes,
But
Hollywood Harry?
I do
And
need
she knows the celebrities.
I do need T-shirts.
Dawn knows them all. So does Mary Jane.
Send me 2XL T-shirts to Don Barris 7190 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Los Angeles, California 90046. Any shirt you send me, I will wear unless I already have it and I'm already worn it. but anything you want. You want to put in your junior high school. You want to put a T-shirt when you were at Diddy's party, one of his, do that. If you just want to get some Hollywood Harry T-shirts and send them to me, I'll wear those.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, in the end, I say it's time. Thank you to Old Man G for doing a wonderful job as always.
Best moderator